point in. Oh wait, actually, to finish what I was saying in the last video, there's no point in buying. Like, in my opinion, I don't think that there's a point in paying 15 to 10, $15 for three characters who are basically the same character, just with different masks and slightly different designs on their outfits. Um, and then there's the Pirate and the Amazon Predator, which I personally would think would be cool if it changed anything about the characters. That's actually why I stopped like buying characters. The last one I did get was the Bionic Predator, which, according to this, is pretty recent. Um, I had bought Dutch 2025, and I think when you pre-ordered the game, you got like the 1987 Predator, which now there's not really a point to because of, like, it used to be like the best Predator in the game, but it's like, so basically it was the Elder Predator but better, and you can basically just have that Predator now. Just okay, so look, okay, so you get it out of the what's it called? Those box things. And you get these like, oh, okay, well that's kind of cool, I guess. You get like a mask with an eye patch. It's kind of cool, I guess. Scar, which is basically, it's the Jungle Hunter mask, but with the symbol for when it kills Xenomorph, because that's like a rite of passage in the Predator universe for the Predators, I guess. And yeah, no, I mean, so I'll just show you all the ones I have. Um, Even though I am a, fire team main, I do get. I mean, I like the look of the Viking Predator. I think it looks very cool. The whole, um, like the claw, the fur on the back, the armor designs on it looks very cool. Samurai Predator obviously looks very fucking cool. Look at that. Captured basically just the Elder Predator, the Elder Predator armor and all that. Doesn't really change much for anything. Um, City Hunter, obviously, was the best Predator in the game, as far as like. So I think it was when the first 6 months when it was released, it was like the best Predator in the game. And most of the time, when characters came into the game, right, when they added new characters into the game, they would add new weapons. I'll go over those in a minute. Um, but yeah, I mean the design of it's really cool. I didn't realize this when I was a kid, or even just watching it in general. Um, that the color of the armor is kind of, I don't really like that color. I don't like the color bronze. It's gross to me. The Valkyrie Predator, which is basically like, I mean, it looks really cool. I'll show you guys what the masks look like too for the characters, you know. Um, so this is obviously the Scout, which is like, most people who played the game thought that this character or this Predator was like the best one, not including DLC, which is like, so the main ones that you would get from just leveling up. So the first one, obviously the base character, the Hunter. Then it goes to Scout. Um, then it goes to Berserker. The tank, obviously. So this one's the middle ground character. The one that you get in like every game. Scout. The speedy character, but bit of a glass cannon. The tank, obviously a lot slower, but able to withstand a lot more damage. The Alpha Predator, which is it's kind of hard to explain because there's nothing really too special about it. Um, Aside from, I think it has like increased, like it doesn't tell you everything in this game when it comes to certain things. So for the Elder, apparently it has like increased, um, like increased melee damage and increased melee damage and decreased energy usage. Um, and then for the Alpha Predator, I think it's like more accuracy on the bow or something. So it's like, there's a lot of things to the characters that it doesn't tell you. It just, tells you this shit. So it's like, you know, um, yeah. And then I'll finish telling you guys about the DLC characters. Obviously, this samurai. Actually, let me start out by. This one actually came in a pack. With I think it was so it was the hunting party. I think it was called. So basically, that was like um. Let me see. Let me put something on it where it can show you the full thing. Yeah, there it goes. The full look of it. You know, the mask looked pretty cool. It's damaged mask and all that. And then it was like basically had the look of the 1987 Predator, which I don't have because it was a pre-order bonus exclusively. You couldn't even get it afterwards. Which is kind of weird because you know you would think that the company would want like people to buy them afterwards, because then more people would be able to get those characters. But it's whatever. Um, I think it looks pretty cool, but again, not really a point or a difference in terms of this one compared to the regular hunter because it's the same stats, right? Same amount of gear, movement speed, all that. Um, and then it goes to Viking, which see that's the regular mask for it, which I think is really cool when you move it. Things on the bottom of the mask move along with it, which I think is like really fucking cool. They get to see a lot more. And so when this character was added, um, it actually came with this, the Norse hammer. When you actually do use it, it actually opens up and it becomes a hammer. A traditional hammer, I guess. Which is like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I liked how they did that because they would add those, when they added new characters, they would add weapons in with them. Um, but I'll get into that later. And here's a samurai, which I think looks really cool. This is actually my favorite DLC Predator to look at. I think it looks awesome. Especially the mask. And then how the ponytail, because that's actually how. So depending on which DLC it is, which DLC Predator, you get different hairstyles too. For the they call them Predlocks. So like dreadlocks, but Predator. So Pred. And then here goes the pirate. Still haven't used it yet. Uh, to be honest, don't plan on getting it. Even though it does look pretty cool. Gauntlets kind of remind me of something out of My Hero Academia. Um, the Amazon, again, mask looks really cool. Design of it looks really cool. Still don't plan on getting it though. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. The spine on the back. It's actually really cool. Still don't plan on getting it though. Both of them, female predators. They actually added female predators, I think, in this game as part of the lore for the predators, because most people assumed in the lore that it was a asexual race, like they were an asexual species, not race, species. Um, so they produced asexually. Um, but then, I guess later on they added female predators into the game, or into the lore of it, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of added some more opportunities, I guess. Um, Bionic Predator, again, looks really cool. Love the aspect of the metal arm, right? Assuming that, he lost his arm somehow. And then, let me actually show you, because the faces actually do look different. So let me actually show you what the mask looks like. Um, oh wait, actually, it's let me see, skin pattern. That shows the face a lot better. See, you got the cyborg eye, the red eye, and all that metal pieces on his head and all that. Looks very cool. I think it looks very cool. It goes the Cleopatra Predator, which, I mean, when the game, when I was playing this game, when it first came out, or not when it first came out, but because I got into it a few months or a couple of months afterwards, um, I had friends that were telling me that apparently they were thinking, or they found something, they leaked, that this character was going to be in the game. And I gotta be honest with you, I didn't believe him. Because I'm like, how the fuck is that going to work? Um, and this is how. Looks pretty cool. The mask looks very cool. Um, yeah, no, I like that. The color on it, the design of um, the shit on the bottom, just looks cool all around. And then here's Scar, a beefy boy. I didn't even realize how fucking swole these guys are. But yeah, like, I mean, they look pretty cool, you know? And here's Chopper. Each of them have different masks. Celtic. Apparently, this one, Chopper, and this one, Celtic, are apparently, brothers. Um, I think, what was it? This one was the first one to die in the movie. This one was the second one to die, which was like the first time that the Predators and aliens fought in a movie. Right, that whole iconic scene where they're fighting and shit. He's basically doing wrestling moves to him. And this is the one that survived all the way until the end. So, So, Emissary Predator. I'm guessing this one to watch. They tell you like bios about the predators too, the different ones. Um, I actually have no idea where the fuck this one came from. I actually um thought that this one was supposed to be based off of that Predator from the 2019 movie. I think it was 2018. The one, that god awful one with the fucking 11-foot Predator. Which is, it's kind of upsetting that I say that it's god awful because that was like the first Predator movie that we had gotten since The Predators that came out in like 2011, 2010. And it just went so deep into a whole bunch of unnecessary bullshit. Like, Predators trying to make people, or trying to, like, use DNA and blood and shit to try to improve themselves. It's a kind of cool concept, but in my opinion, I've always thought the idea of people saying that um, people who have autism are the next step in evolution. Because, like, it makes sense to a certain extent. People. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. I just thought it was based off of that one. Which, I mean, kind of looks like it is, right? Uh, then Wolf, obviously, from the Alien vs. Predator sequel. Fuck was that one called again? Requiem. Right. This guy was a fucking badass. Um, when when I would play this game, right, all the time, me and my friends who'd play it, we would actually talk about how fucking cool it was going to be when they added this character in the game. What weapon they were gonna add with him. They added him, and they didn't add anything to him. Anything when they added him. Same with these three, by the way. I actually thought they were gonna add the glaive, the fucking shuriken-looking thing that he used in the movie, to kill like so many characters and shit. But they didn't. Um, Falconeer, obviously one of the three Predators from that Predators movie, from 2010, I think it was. Um, didn't really see much of him other than the fact that he had like a drone. The main one from there, Mr. Black, is his code name. I forget why they call him that. Oh, also, the name Wolf is supposed to be from that character in Pulp Fiction, the one that comes to clean up their mess. So yeah, I did think that was cool. I don't know why they call Mr. Black this name though. But I mean, Mask obviously looks really cool. The whole jawbone that he attached to his mask to make him look more intimidating. Um, let's see what he looks like without the mask. Yep, very ugly, very ugly, as I expected. Um, yeah. So and then let's see the exiled predator, which you know looks pretty cool. Kind of looks a bit Aztec like, the whole designs of it. Um, Armor kind of looks like it's made out of wood. I don't know if it is though. Valkyrie one. There's the mask for it, for the Valkyrie. Kind of reminds me of like Thor's mask or Thor's helmet. I mean, the whole wings on it. City Hunter, where there's with its regular mask. Oh shit. And then the regular Hunter and all of them with their regular masks on. And then, so this is what I mean. Okay, so when they added, so this one was for the Elder Predator, because the Elder Predator was already in the game. The net gun, I believe, was added along with the Okay, so what they would do before, when they would add DLCs and shit, and they would add weapons with the characters, they would give you, when you bought those characters, you get early access to certain weapons, right? So when you had bought the what was it called? The City Hunter, right? You would gain access to where is it at? Not the net gun. Where is it at? Do do do. Let's see. Oh, the wrist launcher. So basically, it just shot out um, an incendiary bullet or weapon or a missile or some shit. Um, so that you get that. when you ordered the City Hunter. And I think it was also the net gun, um, the smart disc, and I think it was the combi stick, because so you got a different variant of it, which is the City Hunter variant. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's how it looks when it's. I can't really zoom out. I can't really see what the fuck it looks like. Um, and then when you ordered the Viking Predator, you got the Norse Hammer. Um, War Club was already in the game. Um, Yautja Bow already in the game. Katana, obviously, you got it when you ordered the Samurai Predator. Battle Axe was the Valkyrie Predator, I believe. Alpha Sickle, due to its name. Obviously, they added it when they added the Alpha Predator. And I think the handheld was already in the game also. And yeah, that's all for the Predators, basically. And then the Fire Team. First DLC character they added was Dutch 2025, which is, let me take head, oh wait, accessories, full head cover, none. Alright, so the Dutch 2025, obviously it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, after he's been, doing this whole thing for a long time. And then they added, oh yeah, when they added him, they also added the, let me see, it was the Hammerhead, which is like the Mercenary, and then after Dutch 2025, they added Dutch 1987, I believe. Let me see, let me just make sure. Yeah, it was Dutch 1987. And then when they added him, they added the Mercenary, which was basically the Hammerhead, but a slightly not as good version, in my opinion, because when you try to modify it, the only thing you can add to it is a suppressor. And the barrel, or the magazine, it holds only 25. Damage is a little bit better, but, when you add the extended mag, obviously it holds a lot more ammo. And you can also add optics to this one to make it a lot more accurate. So yeah, that's why, I personally don't like the Mercenary as much, but, when it comes to Dutch 2025, also you get like certain things, you get hipfire damage increase, but this is for like every character, not just DLC. And then after they added Dutch 1987, they added Mr. Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, they call him Dante Beast Mode Jefferson in this game. So him, when they added him, they added our second ever special, which was the Beast, the rocket launcher, which does a very good amount of damage, and it's very difficult to use because of its limited ammunition and the fact that it can only fire like one at a time, and you have to reload. And then the last DLC character. Oh yeah, okay, so next, not really a DLC character, but the last. So they did add the OWF operative into this game. And when they added him, they added the Plasma Rifle Prototype, which does energy-based damage. Which is, I mean, it looks really cool, and the way it fires is really cool too. Again, another weapon that has limited attachments on it though. So, take that as you will. And then the last fire team character to be added to the game was Miss Isabel, which she is the character, or one of the characters from the 2011 Predators movie. We all thought it was going to end up being Adrian Brody because they actually have his shotgun in the game that he used in the movie, but they never did. But they also added her sniper, which is a energy-based sniper. Looks really cool. Also sounds really cool when fired. Yeah, that's basically all of them. As far as that, there's nothing else that they really added to the game. So, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I always wish that they would have added Danny Glover's character in this game, because again, my favorite one, but they never did, so there's nothing I could really do about that. I mean, I'll try to play this game a little bit more often, maybe. I don't think I will, though, to be honest. But I'll try my best. Or I'll try my best. I don't know why I sounded like that just now. It was fucking weird. But anyways. Yeah. I'll try my best to start playing this game a little bit more. Because, I mean, I do like it. It's a really fun game. But, like I said, there's a lot of issues when it comes to it. Because of the fact that, I don't think the makers of this game really took into account how much people actually play this game and appreciate it. So it's kind of frustrating when, they don't really care as much as the people who play it. You know what I mean? But, yeah, no, that's about it. Hopefully they'll add some more stuff later on. I doubt that they will, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because of how long the game's actually been out. It's been out since, like, 2020. And, like I said, the last DLC that they added was that Hunter Pack, and I think they added that shit, like, a few months ago. And I don't think they're gonna add anything anytime soon. Because, if I'm trying to be completely honest with you, nobody's really played this game as much as they used to. So it's like, there's nothing really anybody could do about that. But, I don't know why I keep saying that, But, yeah. That's about it.